We're here today to flag off a project which is in fulfillment of one of my campaign promises. Those who have taken time to study our roadmap for accelerated development in Oyo State, 2019 to 2023, will have come across our promise to facilitate private sector-driven housing delivery through variants of public-private partnership PPP initiatives. I produced that document almost a year before the election itself, so it's still out there. Those that are looking for the secret of governance in Oyo State, they only need to pick up that document. We're just following it. We're not doing anything extraordinary, really. And so today, we're flagging off the construction of 360 housing units here in Egbeda Local Government Area. The units are made up of 2-bedroom semi-detached houses, 3-bedroom semi-detached houses, and 3-bedroom detached houses. I believe the MD of Remax Realtors, Mrs. Adesoji, she gave the breakdown, and then she asked for subscription. But I can be your chief sales officer, and I'll tell you what you should be telling people. First, the circular road is just behind here. So, and this circular road will be completed within the tenure of this administration. So it's 32 kilometers from here to link up the Lagos Ibadan Express Road. It's going to be a nicely built express road. So the 32 kilometers, usually I would say, if you're driving easy, 100 kilometers an hour, you probably make the 32 kilometers in 20 minutes. So in 20 minutes, you can hit the express going towards Lagos. Also, there's a section of the circular road from here also going to my left. It's 21 kilometers, and that will take you to the rail corridor. Will take you to Moniya axis, and from that place you can get on the train. It's 1.5 hours to take you to Egbeda Meta from that point. So, ẹni tó bá gbọ́n sí kó tètè wá ra ilé àtìlẹ́yìn, because kí wọ́n tó parí ẹ̀, I'm sure prices will have doubled with all the road infrastructure coming this way. And of course, don't want to work, why are we putting up the bus terminals near Iwo Road? From here to Iwo Road is also, I think, less than 10 minutes. So, the bus terminals towards Iwo Road is going to be completed within the next 10 months. So, and tó bá fẹ́ wọ bus, àwọn náà lè lọ síbẹ̀. Sinimá sì wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ lọ wo sinimá náà. So this is a choice location, and the banks and the investors don't want me. I believe you're putting your money on a project that will very much be a huge success. Well, as I said earlier, this is a PPP initiative. We're working with Remax Realtors Limited to make this project a reality. The Oyo State government, through the Oyo State Housing Corporation, is providing 13 hectares of land for the scheme, while the developer will solely finance the entire project. And let me pause a little bit. Government cannot do everything. And investment is, and investors, they are cowards. And you know why? Tí àwọn tí wọ́n invest wọ́n bá ti rí pé owó àwọn á lọ síbi tí wọn ò ti ní rere bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n á kó wọn máa lọ síbòmí ni o. But since this administration came on board, there's been a lot of confidence in the management and the economy of Oyo State. And that is why private people are bringing in their money to invest in Oyo State. And we will keep it that way. Whatever that we need to do to ensure that your investments are secure, and also to ensure that sweeteners are also added. So this project, I understand, will cost about 2.5 billion, and upon completion, the developers will recoup their finances when the houses are sold. So we have seen the wisdom of getting contractors or developers to commit to projects by using their own monies to carry them out. A lot of people are going to be employed here, and Egbeda. I used to be from Egbeda Local Government Area, and then they split us. Egbeda on the right now on this other side, and then I'm from Onara now, but I'm from Egbeda Onara Federal Constituency. Some people may wonder, why are we starting off in Ibadan zone? Well, the need for an affordable housing scheme in Oyo State is clearly evident. Statistics show that the population of the capital city has been growing at over 2% since 2018, with a peak of over 2.5% in 2020. So half of the population of Oyo State live in Ibadan zone. But that we're starting the project in Ibadan zone does not mean that it will end here. Our plan is to replicate these housing units in other parts of Oyo State in the shortest possible time. People who live in more developed economies understand the importance of well-thought-out housing schemes to the overall well-being and economy of the state. So here in Oyo State, we know that people are more equipped to achieve financial success when they have the housing sorted. When families have proper housing, then we know that everyone in the community will benefit. And it even contributes to reducing the cost of governance. So let me use this opportunity to state that as an extension of our campaign promises, the Ajoda New Town scheme of the Oyo State government will be fully revived. And the chairman of the Housing Corporation said for 8 years, even their headquarters was an eyesore. When I went there, the paint, the peel off, and all of that. So I'm not surprised that they did not do any projects in 8 years. But now that Housing Corporation wọ́n ti ń repaint the headquarters wọn gan mo kọjá bẹ̀ ní ìjẹta. Since Oyo State Housing Corporation is back, so also with the housing schemes in all the nooks and crannies of Oyo State. So I use this opportunity to call on all interested members of the public who are desirous of buying land in any of the government schemes to approach the appropriate government agencies for that purpose. We run an open door policy and we'll be happy to receive you and talk collaborations with you. Now in Oyo State, you don't need to know the governor, you don't need to know the SSG or the chief of staff or the commissioners to participate. It is completely open, and I don't need to know you as an investor to come in here for us to give you all the necessary support. So this is a new Oyo State. And I look forward to welcoming more investors, more of these estates, and we will do everything within our power to ensure that your investment and yourself live and operate in a safe and secure environment. So permit me at this juncture to flag off the construction of these 360 housing units, jointly sponsored by Oyo State Government and Remax Realtors Limited, to the glory of God and the benefit of the residents of Oyo State. Thank you and God bless you.